The moon hung low in the cloudless sky, casting an eerie glow over the endless expanse of cornfields that stretched out before me. The rustling of the tall stalks filled the night air with a haunting melody, and the shadows they cast danced like malevolent spirits. I was deep within the heart of the Cornfield County, a place notorious for strange occurrences and unsettling legends. Tonight, I would become a part of one of those legends. I am Daniel, a freelance journalist, and my obsession with the paranormal had led me to this forsaken place. I had heard stories of the Cornfield County for years, tales of vanished farmers, unexplained phenomena, and an eerie ritual that took place in the fields every harvest moon. Tonight, I aimed to uncover the truth behind these dark tales. My flashlight cut through the thick darkness as I ventured further into the cornfields, my heart pounding with both anticipation and dread. The cornstalks loomed over me like towering giants, their leaves whispering secrets that I could not decipher. The wind carried the distant sound of a mournful howl, an unnatural cry that sent shivers down my spine. I knew I was not alone in the fields, and my senses were on high alert. The harvest moon hung low on the horizon, its pale light guiding me toward a distant clearing where the ritual was said to take place. The legends spoke of a secret society that gathered here, wielding dark powers and conducting ceremonies that defied human understanding. As I entered the clearing, a strange sense of foreboding settled over me. A circle of stones lay at the center, their jagged edges forming a sinister portal. I could see strange symbols etched into the earth, their origins unknown to me. I approached the circle, my flashlight flickering, and knelt to examine the symbols. They seemed ancient, their meaning lost to time, but the energy they emitted was palpable. The air grew thick with an otherworldly presence, and I knew that I was on the brink of something unimaginable. It was then that I heard the first whisper, a soft, indistinct voice that seemed to come from all directions. "Daniel," it murmured, a chilling breath on the back of my neck. I spun around, my flashlight beam cutting through the darkness, but there was nothing to be seen. The voices grew louder, a chorus of spectral whispers that surrounded me, their words unintelligible. I tried to scramble to my feet, but an invisible force held me down. Panic surged through me as I realized that I was not alone. The figures emerged from the cornfields, their forms shadowy and indistinct. They moved with unnatural grace, their eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. They were dressed in tattered robes, their faces obscured by hoods. They encircled me, their whispers growing louder, their voices filled with a hunger that sent chills down my spine. "Join us," they hissed in unison, their spectral hands reaching out toward me. I fought against the invisible bonds that held me, but it was futile. The figures closed in, their fingers cold as death, and I was dragged toward the center of the circle. As I was pulled closer, the symbols etched into the earth began to glow brighter, their light enveloping me. I could feel their power coursing through my veins, a malevolent force that threatened to consume me. I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my lips. I was trapped in a nightmarish limbo, a realm where time and space had no meaning. The figures continued their ritual, their chants growing louder and more frenzied, as if they were summoning a presence from the depths of darkness itself. The ground trembled beneath me, and the earth cracked open, revealing a swirling vortex of darkness. From its depths emerged a monstrous, grotesque creature, a nightmarish abomination that defied description. It was a creature of pure darkness, a sentient shadow that hungered for my soul. As it drew closer, I could feel the malevolence radiating from it, a chilling presence that threatened to consume me entirely. I struggled against the invisible bonds that held me, my strength waning as the creature loomed over me. And then, with a final surge of willpower, I broke free. I scrambled to my feet and sprinted away of the darkness, my heart pounding, my breath ragged. The figures and the creature gave chase, their voices echoing in my ears, but I refused to look back. I awoke in the midst of the cornfields, the moonlight casting an eerie glow on the tall stalks around me. The circle of stones and the symbols were gone, as if they had never existed. The spectral figures and the creature had vanished, leaving only a lingering sense of dread. I stumbled out of the cornfields, my heart heavy with the weight of the horrors I had witnessed. The legends of the Cornfield County had proven all too real, and I had narrowly escaped their clutches. As I drove away from that forsaken place, I couldn't help but wonder how I had escaped or survived that night.